When it became evident that the country was oblivious to the importance of money and the Federal Reserve, I thought, well, what the heck, I'm gonna talk about it, because it sounded to me like an interesting subject. Not that I want a political career, because I had a good medical practice. It was that time when my wife warned me about the danger of this adventure that I was on. She said it was dangerous. I said, why is that? And she said, well, you could end up getting elected. And I said, nah, no way. I said, from my speeches and what I'm going to promise, that's not the way you get elected to Congress or anything. Because the money was the issue for me. And of course, anybody who was in politics said, hey, you don't do this. Nobody knows what you're talking about. So the political people were just sort of totally annoyed by what I was wanting to talk about, as they continue to be.
Do you think gold is money?
No.
It's not money. Even if it had been money for 6,000 years, somebody reversed that and eliminated that economic law.
Well, it's an asset. I mean, it's the same. Would you say Treasury bills are money? I don't think they're money either, but they're a financial asset.
Why do central banks hold it?
Well, it's a form of reserves.
Why don't they hold diamonds?
Well, it's tradition, long-term tradition.
Well, some people still think it's money. I yield back. My time is up.
Thank you.
Yeah, I saw 1971 as the conversion of a token commodity money to an absolute political money. It went from a loose linkage to gold, which provided some benefits, but not a whole lot. It was destined to fail, versus a total political money, which is totally fiat money, which is created by the Federal Reserve, which would guarantee that the spenders would benefit by this, because people in Congress wouldn't have to really worry. Taxes are limited and borrowing can be limited. But once you have the Fed involved, this invites spending. And in many ways, it was quite accurate to predict then that eventually we would have a debt problem. And it has led to this. But the market eventually limits that. So no matter how political it is, and how strong the Fed is, and how powerful the Congress is, economic laws are very powerful too. And it was the economic law that caused Bretton Woods to fail. And so it's economic laws that have brought this crisis. You can't have bubbles forever. You can't expect housing prices to go up constantly and keep building and building. I mean, eventually you hit a brick wall, and you have to have your corrections.
Sign up for your free subscription to the Daily Reckoning and gain access to exclusive insights, forecasts, and recommendations that you won't find anywhere else.